So there's drama going on in the world of Netflix animation, and things are about to get worse. Before I continue, let me just say I love what Netflix is doing for animation. No joke, they're the king right now when it comes to pushing the medium forward. From Gravity Falls creator Alex Hirsch to Powerpuff Girls creator Craig McCracken, Netflix is absolutely stacked with talent. But even when the people making these cartoons are great, there's still a problem we should be talking about. In a recent article, How Netflix Plans to Win the Cartoon Wars, an executive at the company talks about plans for the future of adult animation. This is Mike Moon, who worked a bunch of years as an animator, so he generally knows what he's talking about. In the interview, he goes into depth on how Netflix will come out on top with their new strategies. He offers a unique perspective, but there's one answer that struck a wrong chord with people. Historically, broadcast networks liked animation because it was much more cost-effective. The price tag was just smaller. Is that still the case these days? I think the truth is that there is such a huge scale. There is stuff that is produced at a real modest price point. There's also stuff that is super premium and super expensive. I think it's hard to say exactly. I do think one of the challenges is how long the timelines have been to produce shows. Over the next few years, you're going to see a lot of innovation in terms of a quicker, more reactive pipeline. Most of these shows are still produced in a pipeline that dates back to the 1970s. So I think you're going to see a lot of innovation. That doesn't necessarily make anything cheaper, but I don't think it's about that. I think what it is going to be about is just being more reactive with the storytelling, being more iterative with the jokes and the characters and the sequences and the storyboards. I think you're going to see ideas get to screen a lot quicker in the next few years. It's top of mind for pretty much everyone in the industry. Now, there are two major problems with this statement. Number one is that the animation pipeline today really isn't like the 70s. I mean, teams have access to way more resources and technology than back then. The second problem is ideas getting to screen a lot quicker. On paper, that sounds awesome. We get more content in less time. Let's go! But in reality, this is one of the worst things you can do. Why? Because as the industry stands right now, artists are already being overworked. They're not being given enough time to make shows the best they could be. They're tired and burnt out, all because of constant deadlines. The executive here is saying that the animation pipeline is about to get faster, which means working conditions are only getting worse. People in the industry have been coming forward with their disappointment here, and I can't blame them. Cartoons aren't as good when they're rushed, and the people making them aren't treated right. If you want an example of what everyone should strive for, it's Arcane. Thanks to a budget of millions of dollars per episode and development lasting a healthy amount of time, the team was able to make something incredibly special.
More lives may be lost. The Undercity cannot be controlled.
Obviously, not every cartoon can be on that scale, but why not take the working conditions of that to other shows? But overall, animation workers are rightfully fighting for a new deal in the industry. Executive comments like these are why they're fighting. Now, if you want to help bring awareness to the situation, be sure to use the hashtag #NewDealForAnimation on Twitter. Let's try and make a change. But anyway, that's all for this video. Subscribe for more awesome cartoon videos. Give a thumbs up and comment below, let me know what you think. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.